Okay, welcome back. If you're joining me, then oh, thank you. If you haven't already seen the first part one I did of this, please, go check it out. I really appreciate that. And, you can't really, carry on from the second part without seeing the first part. It doesn't really work that way. It's like watching the second Hobbit and not watching the first Hobbit. So I'm going to make a lot of references to Lord of the Rings because I'm doing Lord of the Rings game. Like I was saying, it's like watching the second Hobbit without watching the first Hobbit and not really knowing what's going on. And whose fault's that to blame? Yours. Cool. So I can smash and crack ones with axes. I remember the very first time I ever watched Lord of the Rings. I watched it backwards. I don't know why. I watched. I think it was because my cousin, he came around, and he was all like to me, "Oh, I've been watching Lord of the Rings, and I haven't seen the last one." So I was like, "Okay, cool, we'll watch it together." I haven't seen any of them, so I watched it with him, and I was like, "Oh man, that was really cool." So I was like, "Oh, just out of curiosity, what happened before all this?" So I decided to watch the second one. And then I was like, okay, that's so cool. And then I decided to watch the first one. So I watched Lord of the Rings backwards. And I mean, it didn't make a lot of sense because I was watching it backwards. In the second one, it's like, oh, will he die? Will he make it? It's like, oh, well, I know he's gonna make it because he's in the third one. So I ruined that for myself. So if you're gonna watch the second part of this series, you might as well watch the first one. Oh, watch the first one first. Yeah. I get the impression I am talking too much rubbish. I don't know, I hope I'm not. I'm really sorry if I am. I've only just got the YouTube, account up and running. Still beginner's luck. Rookie mistakes I'm making. Buddy up. Yeah, teamwork. And I hope to only improve. Everybody's got to start somewhere, don't they? And it's never at the top. I just remembered one of the things I was talking about in the first episode is I ain't recording, right? Oh, and a funny feeling I wasn't recording. I think I was saying just to say, you gotta watch this. They've actually made this game very, very close to the movies, which is actually quite cool. Because doing a movie game, it's always hard. What's a movie that's turned into a game? There's the Batman games, Arkham Cities. Oh, that's more from a comic book though, but no, that's also just as hard.
Such wanton death was dealt that day.
But like the Amazing Spider-Man game. Now it's hard to do it from a movie into a game. So you gotta try to stick to the plot line to it. You can't just make up your own. I mean, you can, but it's just not the same. But they're doing a very good job. They did a very good job, I should say. And just realised I still haven't said what I was gonna say. Okay, so in the previous episode, I was talking about me reading the book, grabbing the biggest, hardest Game of Thrones medievalist book I could find. And the reason why I did it is because I actually can't remember if I did tell you. I'm gonna tell you again just in case, because I'm horrible at it. But let's change his weapon. But I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry. So hardest book. into the deep end. The best way I find to learn is pretty much get chucked into the deep end, because the way an eagle learns how to fly is it gets dropped and then picked up just before it hits the ground. Or might have been an odd occasion where the eagle's mother got distracted and was like, oops, oh dear. That's how eagles learn how to fly. They get dropped by their mums. Yeah, Master Burglar. That's what it is. So if you were ever wondering, what the stud bar is going to be called in Lego Hobbit, it's Master Burglar. Of course, referring to Bilbo Baggins, who's the Master Burglar. The burglar for the dwarf's quest to reclaim Erebor. So anyway, like I keep saying, again and again, an eagle learns how to fly by getting dropped by its mother, and that's kind of how I learn. Getting chucked into the deep end, learning how to do the stuff. I think it's the best way to learn. I remember I like to snowboard. I love snowboarding. I love the mountain. Maybe if this gets real popular, this YouTube account, I'll upload a video of me snowboarding. Man, that was a big jump. Thorin has a little secret, and it's he can jump. He can jump. But anyway, so yeah, maybe I'll upload a video of me snowboarding. That's if you guys want it. It won't be that great, but that's how I learned how to snowboard. I started off at like the bottom, like mountain, just learning how to how do you get those studs back there? Learning how to stop and turn. And once I learned those, I went to the very top of the mountain and snowboarded from top to bottom. And I was fine. I lived, survived, didn't break a bone. Crashed a lot, filled my boots up with water all the times I had fallen over. But, how I learn. Get out of my way.
Erebor was lost.
Hold for your lives! Help us!
Thranduil would not risk the lives of his kin against the wrath of the dragon. No help came from the elves that day, nor any day since. The young dwarf prince never forgave, and he never forgot.
Of course, that's the first level of the Lego Hobbit. I don't know, maybe if I wasn't trying to collect all the studs, I might have been able to put this into one video, because if I put the two, part 1 and part 2, of the first level together, it's 28 minutes long. Now, it'll be about 29-30 minutes once I'm done talking here. I think that's a bit too long for a YouTube video. So, I don't know, maybe on the next ones I won't go for all the studs. That was just to show you what it is when you get the stud bar. And it should come up soon. Here you go, so I got 100% of the studs. I got Master Burglar. Did they say it? I think so. I got 2 mini kits. Oh, cool. So yeah, maybe the next ones I'll just fly through so I can make them, each level like 1 video clip. Because this is level 1 and it's been split into 2 video clips. I did some moderation to the sound audio, the game audio. Hopefully it's better. I hope. Yeah. Cool, so thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe, like, all that stuff. Comment what you think I can improve on. I talked a lot about myself. I hope that's not a bad thing. I don't normally talk about myself, but I'm just trying to keep myself awake here by talking, and because I'm actually sitting in a room by myself talking to myself. even though I'm talking to you guys, but you're not actually here at the moment, so I just need to get used to talking to, well, you, you guys out there. So cool, please stay tuned for the next episode, and thanks for watching.